When I was asked to create a short video demonstrating how iPads have changed how students learn in my classroom, the first thing that came to mind was the graphing calculator. In the past, teaching with technology meant helping students navigate cumbersome, unintuitive menus, waiting ages for graphs to load, and trying to manually change the size of the graphing window so the plot was actually visible. In short, the technology and troubleshooting took center stage, and the math took a back seat. Students were hesitant to use their graphing calculator to experiment and explore because it was very slow, and they had to constantly worry about changing a setting that caused an error message. These barriers almost defeated the purpose of bringing the technology into the class in the first place. But with 21st century apps such as Desmos, it's a whole different ballgame. The interface is intuitive, graphs are generated instantly, and the app is designed to encourage students to experiment. One topic we explore in AP Calculus BC is Taylor series. In short, this involves using functions we understand really well, polynomials, to approximate functions that are harder to work with, like trigonometric functions or logarithmic functions. The more terms in your polynomial, the better the approximation. In an old graphing calculator, each time you want to add another term to your polynomial, you need to hunt through menus and wait for the graph to load. Would you like to zoom in? That's another menu. With apps like Desmos, the technology stands back and lets students interact directly with the mathematics. Set n equal to 2? No problem. N equals 3? Sure. If you replace the ending index with a variable, Desmos will encourage you to manipulate that variable with a slider so you can look for patterns. With an old TI-89 graphing calculator, it could take an entire class period for students to do as much experimentation as they could do in Desmos in 1 minute. And that is how I would quantify the impact that the one-to-one program has had on my students.